Life Changing Advice, episode 44, Save 10% of your income. I wish I had known this as a teenager. I wish I had done this when I learned this, but I kept thinking I had more time. But save 10% of your income. Learn to live on less than 90% of your income. And if you can save 20%, even better. But I believe there is so much that you can do if you save 10% of your income and save half of your raises, and always thinking about your future, so that if illness or death or anything like that happens, you're prepared for, you can continue to live if you have money saved in the bank. And so I believe in saving 10% of your income. I just think about how much the people that I know of, that if we had all saved 10% of our income, how different our lives would be. And I'm talking about 10% of income where you're not touching it. I'm not talking about investing. I'm just saying 10% of your income you have, set aside. And so if you want to call it pay yourself first, I believe that that is so important, that we save the money so that we don't have to go and borrow from a bank and pay high interest rates or a finance company or whatever. But we save 10% of our income so that we have it if we need it. We have it when we need it. When we want to do something. Excuse me. Save 10% of your income. And then when you can save 20%, save 20%. And when you get a raise, save half of it. Don't just, let the raise control you, where your expenses are higher, you bought a bigger house, a nicer car, and all these different things. Think about saving 10% of your income. It will help you, it will change your life. And you could just think about how, if you did it right now, how much money you could save over 10 years. And like I said, this is outside of investing. This is just money that you have saved. And so maybe you call it your emergency fund or whatever, but you have this money saved. And it is important. It is important that you always have money saved for things that will happen, for things that you want to do, for things that you want to take care of way you want to help people. That you have money in the bank, that you're not taking out of money that maybe you need to pay your bills, but you have this surplus. And so it's a good habit. It's a good habit to discipline ourselves to live on 90%, 80%, 70%, 60% of our income. So think about that today. Think about saving 10% of your income. If you have to start smaller, but make the habit, create the habit for yourself to save some of your income every time you get, paid or a check or whatever, and then increase it as you can, as quickly as you can, so that you'll have that money if you need it, or if something happens or you want to take care of something. But save 10% of your income every time you get money. Save 10% of your income.